Yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup for Pango, I think. Even though he's melee, because you can always last hit with your spell, so you're not so annoyed by the crap denying creeps.
Yeah, that's a tool tip. I think you can pause and like scroll until you find it. Dota is a team game. As Topson getting converged upon by the whole team of Aurora. Nice snowball pulling them out of that glimpse. Looks like he's gonna get run down. Disruption just to stop that life drain. Now, Toby is trying to connect, but there's no way he gets here in time. So we're gonna try and make some moves now though. Level 8 on Jabs, the silence out onto Topson. Whitemon is there, beautiful static storm holding them at bay. And here comes the TPs. He'll try and disrupt to save the Pango, but now he's in big trouble. 9 class with the Doom available, can't find the target, finds a punch in the jaw instead. And he'll get worked down, they can't fight into the Exo it seems. Topson able to sneak away with a regen rune. Do they have any more ways of slowing him down? Here comes Lauren. There's a wall. Just kind of splitting up the fight, but again, it's such an early game wall that it doesn't do any damage. Topson is going to get worked down. They'll run up Toby as well. And you just cha-ching cash out on 3 free kills on Tundra. Excellent move from Aurora. They needed that.
They are not really heavy on the catcher, the Atos. And the Atos is like a really good item. If you look at the stats, what it gives the DP, it gives you mana and HP, right? This hero needs both HP and mana.
Perfect build up. It's Tundra trying to put back the aggression in the top side, at least take this tier 1. The glyph comes out, that should signify some sort of a defense.
Here comes
9 class has the Doom. The roll looking for Topson now. They're only gonna find the Doom.
Oh, he got silenced.
Oh no, stopped! Oh, Jabs reads him like a book. Waveform forward now to Pure, but now he gets disrupted. Things are hairy now for Tundra. They need to escape. They will be successful in doing so. The snowball reflected. That's not really what you wanted. Pure buying himself some time, silenced up, still has the Manta and the waveform away. There's 23. Nice static storms to stop the chase for now. Aurora, they're still inching forward with 23 and will be able to cut down Whitemon. Killing off his former support there. No mercy for now.
9 class,
even though
so close to his dagger, he can't die here.
Gonna smoke up. But meanwhile, Toby getting aggressed upon. Again, the Greaves puts a stop to it for now, but he just gets shredded by 23. Easy pick off here. Pure gonna morph into that nice snowball. Okay, snowball to try and save him for now. He'll snowball himself. Pure in a whole world of hurt, but 23 there with a song. Gets out of the static storm just in time. An easy TP out. Again, Tundra, they're trying to put together some sort of a response, but they're looking for a dead fish to fry. Oh, he got it. Double stun up and the Doom. Ollie's there though. Will hold the Doom under disruption and the snowball save, it's not enough. The Naga goes down, but this fight looking hairy now. Tundra, they need to try and escape, but beautiful ice shots and Lauren off with the chase. Topson, you're going nowhere. No stuns, but Atos available. Where are you going, buddy? You get the Naga kill, but it comes at such a cost. Tundra, again, losing so many heroes just for 1 or 2 pickups. It's 13-5 right now. And
if they get the Doom on him, I mean, he has the Aegis right now. They know he's a key target.
Here they come. Put a ward in the lane, Pure up to the high ground, trying to bait some sort of response. Silence up, he can't get the morph off, but managing to get that Manta, and now Pure's in some trouble. Topson trying to play far away, but the snowball onto him, it runs into a static storm. Topson still able to survive for now. Now Lauren trapped in a little bit of a cage. The Pango, like you mentioned, still has that second life, but he loses it. The first time, 23 needs the song and try and reset this, or at least buy some time for Jabs and Lauren to operate. Do they still want to take the fight? This is looking a bit scary now for Aurora. Jabs gets melted down, and suddenly, this is the chance that Tundra were waiting for. Topson still unscathed, they're killing off onto the Naga, and everyone else just has to TP out. Aurora getting a bit too comfortable, they're not respecting Pure. He has that Manta and gets himself out of there, throws them a bait, and they fall for the trap.
No, you can only call him Mr. Purge if he gets the Windmaker as well.
Oh, that's true, that's true. Are there any other purges? And maybe he gets a Helm Dom and then gets the Satyr Banisher as well. And he's truly Professor Purge. Topson showing himself in the mid lane. Scary stuff. Initiation out. Topson pops that BKB, gets out of trouble, but not enough. The Static Storm couldn't save him, and Toby wasn't close by to get him out of that situation. Now Pyone's in trouble as well. 9 class looking for Doom, but can't find the target. Finally tries to throw it out, but there's the reset that you mentioned. They'll Doom out on the Naga Siren, trying to make the full use of these BKB durations, but there's Ollie with the save, the disruption, the reset, it's there, and Pure can't do enough damage. Naga Siren is gonna slither out of the trouble, forcing the waveform away, and now Jabs, he has the Ghost running. Tundra, this is no longer your fight. Toby's gonna get run down, and beautiful execution from Aurora. That is exactly what they needed. The reset from the song, we spoke about it, and it comes out perfectly. 9 class can't find the real hero, and they suffer for it. Oh, this is scary. 9 class, no Doom, but still has the hoof stomp. In comes Pure from a very different angle. They might not expect this Morphling in. He comes with the waveform, but quick blink out. Disaster now. Tundra, where's the rest of the squad? They need to try and set up around the pit. But the Rolling Thunder forward onto the Morphling. They gotta try and chase him out. There's Toby looking for the setup, but silence out. He needs to purge himself. Gets the green bumped around. Toby, he just can't find the vacuum that he's looking for. Now 23 on the high ground, looking to rip right into Whitemon. There's a static storm to try and help himself out. They pull him back in, but again, another killer disruption. Ollie has been so on point. Meanwhile, Toby's being controlled on the front lines. He gets killed off. The Naga is still fine, and now Topson forced to pop the BKB, but nowhere to run. All he can do is try and drain, but he's left high and dry. Tundra, again and again they try, and again they fail into the lineup of Aurora. They are...
Well, they have to be patient. Well, kick. They got them off. Can get BKB.
Here comes Toby trying to help him out. It's a huge vacuum, but all the BKBs pop on the side of Aurora. This presents an opportunity now. Still looking for the Doom. Hasn't used it yet. They'll just be happy letting Pure get away. So trading out essentially 4 BKBs, a couple of ultimates. Aurora, their reaction is so quick. They don't let Toby get any initiation, but...
He's gonna do so much.
Yeah, what is this? Whoa, very ballsy TP in from 23. And Pure just morphs into him. So illusions on both sides now. Again, you have the Thunder Strike. Shard available. They get the kick back. Again, trying to control out onto Pure. They got him. Where's the save? No one's around. Tundra just lose their carry for free. And now this is troublesome. Now you have to run. 9 class has got to try and TP out. Disruption says no. He just has the BKB, but he's going to get worked down regardless. Punched up into the sky, brought down to earth, and planted in the ground.
Tundra is smoking. He don't care about the Aegis.
It's what you always say. They just need one clean initiation. They need to burst before the response comes out. Lornoff showing himself in the mid lane. Immediately blinking away. Ollie just breaks the smoke. He's in the middle of the tree. He's going to find Pure. That's not the target that he wants. The Shadow Demon's going to go down, but has the buyback available. Might just have to pop it if Aurora want to win the fight. The punch up into the skies. 23 able to create the distance. And TP out. He's fine. So much use for Tundra to find nothing for now. They're trying to focus down on the jab style, but he pops his own BKB. Snowball save. Back onto Pure now. Things are troublesome. Punch up into the sky. Lornoff still swashing in. Has that second life available. Will lose the first. That's another kick back. The control out onto Pure. He's still doing quite a bit of damage, so the static storm onto the Pango. No one to focus him though. It's jabs. It's ripping up Toby. The Darkseer just has to run. Yeah, they have the Pango, but who's doing the damage? Now with the song. And the control out. Oh, troublesome. Silence up. Pure still has the Manta, popping the second BKB on jabs. Tusk in some trouble now, but Pure left alone. The rest of the squad, Toby can't help out. With the heals, they should be able to fish him out of trouble. Still trying to chase down Waveform on the high ground. Pure desperately trying to escape the loose side of him. See this little water boy trying to juke around. Where's the rest of the control? There's Ollie with the silence. Again with the punch, surrounded on all sides. Here comes Toby, huge vacuum. It's not gonna be enough. Even with the D-Crab, looks like the Morphling's just going down. Can't TP out of this one. And Tundra lose their carry again. They might just lose Topson. Trying to TP out, nowhere to run though. Just kicked back into the fray. And the control, it's just way too much from Aurora. But not in a rush. A smoke out from Tundra as they try and breach their own triangle. Whitemon will break it. Q looking for a punch. Doesn't get the stomp off though and just kicks the Doom back in. Troublesome now is Pure. Caught in a very awkward position. 9 class just dies. Again, they have Pure on the high ground and they'll join him up there for a cage match. Punch up into the sky. Topson trying to do all he can to save his ally. They'll fish him out of there for now. The buyback on the Doom and the static storm holding jabs in place, but there is the song reset. 23. They're holding 9 class in place on the north side of the fight. Again, this Doom just can't get anything done. And 23, meanwhile, has just held them down entirely. They can't kill this Naga off in time because there's Ollie with the save again. 23 able to BKB now. The second song, though, this is looking scary. The BKB from Pure committed, but kept under wraps again. Now there's Aurora, the rest of them ready to put an end to this fight and end to this game. They'll kill off Topson. They'll kill off Toby next. And Pure, it's just him remaining, but what can he do?
The Pango.
He's still trying, still pumping in some damage. They'll buy back immediately on the Pango. Surrounded by 4 here. Trying to TP out, but nowhere to run. And Tundra, all these buybacks used, all these spells casted. Good try.
That's
on the front lines from where they're approaching.
Disruptor has wards.
Yeah. And Vision, they just need to put it up onto the high ground. They put the Nether Wart in, there's the Doom. They get the Doom onto the Tusk. Okay, that's a unique target. Lornoff rolling in though, huge Static Storm, gets the touch on the Jabs, and I mean, Q can't contribute in the fight, but they've already lost Whitemon. There's a lot of damage from Pure though. He's just ripping Jabs apart. Jabs has to buy back in this fight, but 23 holding them down with the Song again. They can just reset and get back into this fight. Toby on the front lines, he's just getting worked down. Silence up, has to try and run away with the Surge. He'll get out of trouble. But now there's 23 trying to cut him off on the retreat, but they don't have enough of a singular focus. Pure now punching into Lornoff. This is scary. The Pango did buy back in the previous fight, and Pure, he's still unscathed. These buybacks, they're being put to work by Tundra, but Topson now left high and dry on the front lines. Doesn't have a buyback. It's a 5v3 situation at best, and Pure trying everything he can to hold this high ground, but it's not to be. 23 will swipe him down, and at the end of the day, taking this fight around the outposts of the Radiant just ends up being your demise. 116 seconds without your Morphling and 100 without your partner. This has got to be the end.
Naga he did a really, really good job just fighting in and out, just delaying, finding openings with the Hex.
Yeah,
well
there
played,
you go. Very well played from Aurora, and
a big rolling Thunder or a DP shredding them with the EXO. So it was a good choice, I think, to doom the Tusk, but he had buyback. So I think it was
BKB. Aurora, they are completely playing off of their own timing here. They're not too concerned about what Tundra have. They just made that last pick decision to further invest in their own strategy. Do you think
EXO cool? Down, Raw down. So this is time for Tundra to get a counter kill on the other side of the map. Looking for one right now.
Yeah, look at Whitemon, how aggressively he's positioning. Just looking in the back of the tower, trying to find a stray defender. I mean, Aurora, they're coming through the Twin Gates now.
Wow.
They find Whitemon into a two-man Static Storm. Here comes Toby though, starting with the punches out. Pulling back the Troll into the Tusk, but it's too many heroes from Aurora. They overpower Tundra. They're not here ready in time, and now Topson on the high ground. He has to try and escape. He's just gonna get held down, throws the call out onto 3, but again, they don't have enough damage to finish him off, and Topson's gonna go down. Rooted by the Hawk. Wait, I mean, you're trying to fly in the sky, you're trying to come through the Twin Gates and impact the fight. Run straight into the full force of Aurora, and now 9 class might just get run down as well. There's great plays all around, great map movement.
Aurora's coming off cooldown. They're gonna chase and
kill off
get the last kill here.
Attention to just hunting down Ollie because he's doing way too much work in the fight.
It's probably gonna be Toby, right? Like, who else has to do it? Like, I feel like if you're looking to do it, it has to be Toby or the Topson Pup. And then going in.
Initiation now onto 23.
Rebound.
Lasso not available though. They're doing a lot of damage, and 23 just pops the ultimate. Holding down onto Pure now. Looks like the Troll will be dead. 4 members arrive before Aurora can respond, and now Lornoff, even with a shield rune, he just gets minced up as well. This time it's Aurora who respond in a very bled out manner, one by one into the meat grinder of Tundra. And that's true. For now though, 9 class chasing down onto Ollie. They find themselves the Wisp up onto the high ground in his little purgatory. We'll be able to burst him down before he TPs out. Good try from Ollie.
And they're gonna get the D-Ward as well. Yeah, it's a really nice play there. My Q just waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, it's not an easy thing to be so patient and
jump into the mid lane though. Lornoff, easy pick off. Even with the Yules, it'll buy him a few seconds, and that's all he'll get. Toby with the punch down. Very, very sad. Here comes Topson.
Imagine that with
for an angle. They see him in the lane, but yeah,
imagine if the Ancients can teleport, man. It's GG.
That'd be terrifying. Looking at the setup here, Q.
Oh, he's going in!
A bit of an awkward rebound back. That's the coil from Topson. The control up, breaks out onto the Tusk. With that lasso, nice relocate though. Ollie's still trying, but the silence up. They've killed off Q to start. Now Pure on the high ground. This is perfect for the sniper. They kill off both supports. Aurora in a world of hurt, and they need to back up. Jabs is just gonna get killed off as well. And despite that setup, the initiation flubs. And plus found Q. Buy some time with the snowball, but probably will just give this Tusk up. Jump forward, Toby pops the ult, unleashing all the blows onto that poor little support. 23 just able to TP out of trouble. Ollie probably not going to be quite as lucky though. Whitemon gets the vision, just an easy glimpse back. But they get the Static Storm out onto Jabs instead. That's the target that they want, and they'll just pick him up for free. They have this Aegis on the sniper.
Yeah.
Gotta try and milk it the most.
Sometimes it's not wise to just let your opponents get there to find out. They're gonna get another lasso, another
It's
kill.
just so easy. They can keep doing this over and over. They have 1,000,001 tools to rinse and repeat. Whether it's Marcy jumping in, it's a bit of an unorthodox draft for Tundra, but it's working out, and I feel like that's been the story for this team so far. Bringing out interesting, unique heroes that no one else seems to be playing in the roles that they are. He does, but there's... I don't know how to tell you this. Toby's just going to beat him down. He's going to have to try and pop the BKB, turn around. Face off into the Marcy, there's Pure.
Getting kited.
Shooting away, yep. This is very sad. This is... Good old Troll back when he wasn't a meta hero just yet.
Marcy's just gonna follow up and destroy it. 9 class is ready.
The silences from the pulses will be insane. 9
Troll
class finds the catch, but the punch up. Trying to counter initiate now. Pure just shooting from a distance, but there's the raw. Jabs has found him, but they don't have the damage to kill him off for now. They killed off the 2 supports. Topson dies though. Buyback immediately on the wisp. They're trying to win this fight, but Toby, he just can't beat up into 23. I mean, Aurora, they're losing some heroes, but they managed to get a bit of a response now. Pure just has to try and TP away. Laurenov not in time. As much as we've been talking about Topson being very elusive, he hasn't built any defensive items, right?
Yeah, we might actually get to that point if you lose another fight or two. I think the Troll, because eventually Sniper doesn't really... you can't really fight the Troll if the Troll gets on you with the dagger.
On the high ground, might get caught up by 9 class. They spot Jets out first though. That's the lasso. Pure on the low ground shooting away. But the BKB's popped by Toby. Beating into Laurenov. He needs to get out of there. They've already lost jabs. This doesn't seem like a fight that Aurora can take. They need to try and retreat. BKB forced by 23 just to dodge that assassinate.
They have the coil. Still have coil.
Yeah, they can still jump forward. Right, a couple of early moves just missed out as everybody's busy farming. Now you jump up raw, but that's essentially nothing. The kickback, Static Storm holding him in place. Now Pure in a bit of trouble. He'll lose that first life, but you trade out the task force. Now Toby on the front lines, punching away. 23 able to take this fight though, but oh, he's dropping so low. The BKB's gonna run out soon, and he has to pop that ultimate 9 class, getting sliced down. This is pretty decent for Aurora now as they get the chase on. But Laurenov, he's running out of HP. There's 23 blinking right on top of the sniper. He needs all the help he can get up to the high ground now, and Jabs can't find him. Sniped and peeped down, turns them into pure ray. And Aurora, they just get wiped out right outside their own base. GG is called. As both these teams, they'll find themselves another tie. Great performances from both sides, but being able to turn things around on a very unorthodox pick. I'm sure that when we saw it in the draft, we were thinking, oh, this is such a 9 class hero. And then suddenly they pick the bat. You're like, oh. Wait, of course, we have Topson, the man in the mid lane, joining us. Topson, you there?
Hello.
Hey, nice to speak to you.
Hello.
Actually, it's funny. I can see you in your glasses reflection, but I do have to ask. I think you know, you've been very polarizing mid laner for the longest time. You got your sneaky picks that you like to pick up. That Pugna has been working out for you so far, but in that game number 1, Aurora will be able to answer it. Can you tell us what went wrong and why the Pugna didn't really work out?
I mean, I played pretty poorly. I mean, we had a really rough game overall, and just their support duo and the way they were just sitting mid the whole game was kind of rough for me. Yeah, but it was a rough game.
And you guys have a lot of very interesting and refreshing ideas on the draft with this like Marcy off lane. You have the sniper carry, sniper mid. Just wondering who is the person that's responsible, like coming up with all this like ideas, or the whole team just has like a say. You know, everybody just pitches in and something just comes up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team process, and like everybody has their heroes, and they can suggest like this Marcy, for example, like he played on different roles. So then like Toby is like, yeah, he says like he can play the Marcy, you know, like we didn't want to give them Maya Marcy and stuff like that. And then it's like, it's just it's easy to draft when we have a lot of like, everybody has a lot of like different heroes that we can play, and so it's like, yeah, it's good.
I mean, is it tough to find the balance when you have a lot of like heroes that are overlapping, or it's like a really good thing to have for the drafter?
I mean, it's just up to everybody to like stand up and then say if they want to play the Marcy or if Pure wants to play the sniper. I mean, this game it was just it wasn't even a flex, but it's always just I think it's not that hard to like just to decide on spot like if you want to play it on carry or mid, or if you want to play support Marcy or off lane. But I think it's just a nice thing to have for the draft.
Yeah, but the big question is who gets the final say though? Like who gets to say what goes and what doesn't go?
I think we haven't had that problem yet. Everybody agrees always what goes where.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, always good to hear that the team's in perfect harmony here. Speaking of the team, we'll let you get back to them and celebrate. You guys have another match coming up, so that's going to be you guys. I'm sure you guys want to prepare. So thank you so much for joining us, Topson.
Thank you. Bye bye.